Good morning, good morning, good morning. Great Sunday morning, great Sunday morning. Yep, here's another one. It's not the finale. It's just another one. Gonna touch on old BFF, Mr. Book. Book 'em. I got a problem. Because I still believe that you have not yet pulled your panties out of a bunch. I'm going to play, but you ain't going to be able to hear it, but I can hear it. And I'm going to rebuttal off of your bullshit that you continually keeps up out in the Black Tube Street. You are a point the finger nigga. you a point the finger nigga. Anything to keep your ass out of trouble, you will continually try desperately to do. Now, before I begin, there's going to be a pause in this video because everybody knows one papoose early in the morning out here going to get this bag gots to have her goddamn big and toasty and a large black hot tea with 8 sugars, baby, because that's how I like it. Gets my day going. Again, great Sunday morning to everybody. Great Sunday morning. But I'm going to go here. Like I say, you're going to hear some pauses because I'm going to be going through some areas that is going to cause the possibly some buffering. And that's okay. You just sit tight and wait for it to unbuffer. But I'm going to keep it going. And you're going to hear a pause because I'm getting ready to order my food, y'all. Hungry. Girl is hungry. Your girl is hungry. But let's go. You brought the attention to the Scandia gossip news. Gossip is the key word. And I like that. You know why? Because that is exactly what everybody is doing on the Black Tube Street, including you, Mr. Bookum. Look at, I put a little respect on your name this morning, Mr. Bookum. Point a finger, nigga. All right. You had to point out and get people attention about who is possibly behind this Tammy Washington. The way I see it, it don't even really motherfucking matter. Do it. See, the game, as y'all say, is to be sold, not told, right? Well, in this instance, it was both. It was sold and the shit was told. Switch the motherfucking game up on your book. See, here's what I see. If it came through this gossiping ass scandal media, guess what it did? Triggered, opened up a new wound, my nigga. See, not only did it shed some light on just the people on Black Tube Streets to get hold of and talk about. Oh, it's going to trigger on up. You know what I mean. It's going to get to the right eyes that really needs to see some shady shit on the Black Tube Streets and draw more attention and put some more heat on y'all ass. The 4 motherfucking amigos. Period. Let's look at this from all angles, though. Like I said, hold that thought.
Thank you, stop. How can I help you?
Let me get a big and toasty, a large black hot tea with 8 sugars, and a stir, please.
Large hot tea. Is there like a specific hot tea that you wanted?
A black hot tea, yeah.
Alright, let me see what we got over here. Alright, anything else for you today? And then you said 8 sugars in that?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. Alright, so you had a big and toasted hot black tea with 8 sugars.
Yep.
Alright, Is that it for you then?
That's it.
650 good the window.
Thank you. So that would be your first thing that you wanted to point it out. You interested in, ooh, where the fuck did this come from? Oh, hell no. And of course, you did exactly what everybody knew you was going to do. Point the finger nigger at Don Russell and now Cash Jones. All because you saw some similarity in the way that he forms his words. Well, I'm going to say this. If that is who you speculate, I'm going to give some shout outs to they motherfucking ass. However, I ain't too keen about that motherfucking Cash Jones right now. But since you called out her name, we're going to include her just a little bit, on the narrative. That's what we're going to do. So, hold on one second, Mr. Book. I'm going to grab my shit.
652.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, thank you.
I'll be full ahead. We'll bring that tea right out for you. Thank you.
Okay, I got to pull ahead and sit to the side because they got 12 people sitting up in there working, but no one can make a hot tea that fast. Isn't that crazy? But whatever. Patience. That's all you got to have in life is patience, like I do with you, Mr. Book. I ran out of patience with your ass yet. Not just yet, because we're not at the finale of it. But you, like I said, had to make that a point of interest in that goddamn scandal gossip media article. But here's what you failed to do. You have really failed to even mention anything about why do you suppose Mr. Don Russell is doing all of these things to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. You only points out shit when you are brought up on the spotlight so that you can point the finger back at another nigga. Now, hold on, because like I say, I'm listening and I'm on rebuttal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now you want to sit here and act like you don't know a motherfucker name when you, goddammit, is the professional of roll calling a nigga out on attendance. You said that Mr. Don Russell was on DJ Tyson's page. What does that have to do with anything? Mr. Don Russell, yeah, thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Has been on every single platform that you can imagine out here trying to get information out about Mr. Kelly. Now, hasn't he? BOOKUM. Here's what I do notice about you. You haven't gotten any single one of the alleged people involved around Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly out on your platform. Wonder why? I wonder why. Not no phone calls, not nobody on your panel, nobody. Why hasn't Angelo sat on your panel, Mr. BOOKUM? Explain that. Explain that. Why hasn't he sat on your panel? I don't think nobody really wants to fuck with you. That's just my assumption, though. I don't know. But let me see what else you got to say on here. Mm-hmm. TBD. Mm-hmm. 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 Now, you wanted to touch on the fact that Mr. Don Russell showed fake documents. Fake documents, that's what you said, of Faith Rogers. Here's where you fail at that again, Mr. Booker. You, boy, is a piece of work. Okay, see, because when you're pointing out some shit about what a person did do, have an explanation about why they did it. According to the story that most of us read out here, and I don't know if you got hold of the article, which I think that you should have gotten hold of the article about Don Russell and Faith Rogers, right? Not only the article, Don Russell came on there and told you himself what he did. He did. Did you miss that part? What you should have done was maybe asked him, why did he do it? You fail to understand the code of I am my brother's keeper. Ask yourself, Mr. Bookum, or tell your people, give them a synopsis of why you think Faith Rogers' attorney dropped her. We'd like to hear that from you. Why do you think so? There was no surprise, no secret about Faith Rogers' pictures and shit. And according to, I believe, Faith Rogers' attorney in an article or something that he wrote, I kind of remember, I think I vaguely remember this. I remember him as well saying that someone possibly have contacted him and all of those things, and maybe he did get hold of things. But why do you suspect that Don Russell tried to get in contact with Faith Rogers' attorney? See, I don't think that he contacted Faith Rogers herself. I think that he was sending information to Faith Rogers' attorney to show him some things that Faith Rogers' client wasn't aware of on behalf of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. That's what I think, Mr. Booker. Well, I like to hear what you think. But if he is against Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, then why would he be contacting her goddamn attorney to pull out on representation of a liar? You got some explaining to do. That's all I'm saying. It just don't make sense. That's all I'm saying. The shit you're saying, Booker, don't make sense. Don Russell exposed some pictures. Don Russell sent a fake whatever you motion or paperwork to the attorney. Why did it have to be fake, Booker? Why can't it be a real paper to her attorney, proving to her attorney that what she is doing and what she is saying is not Robert Sylvester Kelly. That is not the man. You know, you're a mentee. Why you couldn't look at it like that? I'm just curious. Let me see what else your motherfucking ass got to say. You said, and yeah. No, and no motherfucking yeah. Finish your shit. And yeah. Fuck is that shit? And yeah. Oh, I get it. You thinking of some more shit. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You read your shit very well, Booker. 'Cause they coming for your ass. Wait, what was the word? You want... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So now you had to point out the fact that Mr. Don Russell is in the process of trying to buy back his bond through a formal way of claiming it back on taxes. You have a problem with that? I'm going to have to say, you big dumb. It's got to be a magnificent motherfucking move. Because this is what I'm saying to you. I'm going to say this to you, motherfucker. This is what I'm going to say to you. Why in the fuck would you want to let the government keep your fucking money if there's a way around it to claim it back? I sure in the fuck would. I'd have filed every goddamn tax, WDW, FR 240, all that shit to get my fucking money back if it's available to do so. See, that's what the lesson is that I guess you're missing out on. See, when it comes to those statutes, when it comes to the IRS and all this other government shit, there's always another tool in small print to work the fuck around it so that it can benefit you. You got to be one dumbass motherfucker sitting over there thinking that just because he paid a bond, why would he be trying to get his money back? Motherfucker, everybody wants the goddamn money back. Hell, you the one can't claim shit back. You ain't got no damn job. You the one can't claim nothing back. Then you'll understand. You'll dig a little bit further into what you can do with the motherfucking taxes, boy. Shit, get a goddamn refund back on your shit, but you wouldn't know nothing about that. Got that goddamn Metro Petrol ain't giving your ass no W-2 form. Let me see. What else your ass got to say, lame ass nigga? Uh-huh. Ask the question. What has Levi said to intimidate anyone? Hold up, nigga. Ain't you talking about Tammy Washington and the alleged people that is possibly behind this alleged fake Tammy Washington? How the fuck is you bringing Levi in for some validation about intimidating somebody? He did. You know the fuck he did. He did. You going to jail. That's a form of motherfucking intimidation. Let me bring another one up to you. I need 1,000 people to hit my email, get this thing and send it in, and I need y'all to do this and I need y'all to do that. I got a question about that too, but let me tell you, that's a form of a mixture of intimidating and manipulating people. But I got a question for you, because I can't understand, for the sake of me, this is around the whole motherfucking Black Tool Street. You want some shit done. Why everybody got them and be like, well, I'ma need you. I need y'all. Send this. Y'all call this number. Y'all do this. Nah, motherfucker, you do the shit. You do the motherfucking shit. You do the goddamn work. I just said a long time ago, if the shit ain't benefiting you and you earning something out of it, you motherfuckers need to skate right on past that shit. Let the motherfucker who wants some shit done get up off their ass and you go do the goddamn shit. I don't understand that shit. Ask me to do a motherfucking thing unless you got a goddamn nice looking check. I don't even want no motherfucking check. Cashier's check in my fucking hand. Wait for no motherfucking body. For free? Come on, nigga. What else you got? Oh, Lord, I know you ain't asking what Drunken Larry said about intimidating any motherfucking body, but I can't even recite it because the motherfucking list is about 4 pages motherfucking long. Are you fucking kidding me? You need to go and look up what the fuck is intimidation. Go and look it up, honey. And when you get the definition of it, throw Drunken Larry name immediately in that motherfucker, because he is the term of intimidation. Along with you and that motherfucking cousin Levi. See, the thing is though, I don't listen to Angelo that much because I know what slow pimping is. I don't, you and and Cousin Levi and Drunken Larry, y'all don't have the mentality of a slow pimp. So, I don't have much to say about Angelo, but I'm glad to see his motherfucking ass in this gossip news, because that's what we all doing out here, gossiping on this motherfucking shit. Let's go, boy. Let me see what else you got. Me, my sandwich, too. What has Dana J said? So now you want to throw the people off. See, because that was intimidating people when you did clock your gun. But now you want the people to show you some shit of where you attack the people. You see how you try to clean that shit up, BOOKUM? Boy, you is... Your motherfucking ass is a trip, nigga. I don't even know what episode we on. All I know is this ain't the motherfucking finale. Wait a minute. Let me see what else she said. Let me see. Let's go here. Oh, Lord. If Reed is Larry's real name, nobody would know that except for Don Russell and Cass Jones. Here's what I'm going to need you to do on that one, though, BOOKUM. I'm going to need you to go deeper into your explanation about that. We don't get that. We don't get that part. What you left was a cliffhanger, nigga. Stop leaving motherfucking cliffhangers out there. Why, BOOKUM, do you suspect that it is only Cass Jones and Don Russell that knows Larry Reed? We gonna need an answer to that, nigga, so we can go and look some shit up and verify what the fuck you saying. That's what we gonna need out here. Don't y'all agree, people? That's right. In the comments, I'm gonna need y'all to put I agree. Now, before I move on, I want to point out something to you, Mr. BOOKUM, of what you did, but you failed to act on it. You remember when you were scrolling through the articles on the scandal gossip media? You scrolling through them, and some of them you pause through. Yep, that's my son. Yep, that's this. I couldn't help but to notice how you paused on the picture and got a little bit more louder with your words about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly and Will Edie on a picture. Are you aware of how much emphasis you put on that topic about the gay lover quarrel thing? You remember that one? Because I remember that motherfucker. Do you know that you did not try to stop to debunk that shit? That shit right there would have had my ass in an uproar. Because you know what they not gonna do? Sit here and paint a picture of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly and Will Edie having a fucking affair if that was my fucking minty. I'm just gonna put that right there in your ear and leave it right there. But because you didn't want to talk about that. You want to talk about some bullshit. But you don't want to talk about that. Get that type of shit off of scandal media while your ass is out here trying to get your ass out the spotlight. Nah, nigga, we finna turn the lights up brighter, much brighter, so everybody can start seeing your shit. Let me see what else the fuck you got to say. My sandwich is good too, Book. Well, say it to my slow ass then, cause I must be slow. You said that already. Okay. Don Russell and Cass Jones, the only two people that knows Larry Reed. Now, TBD done said some shit where you want to connect her in some shit too. Boy, you is something else. Why? So you gonna sit here and claim that Don Russell don't want to come back out here on social media. This a picture that your motherfucking ass just painted out there now. I'm gonna go stop over here in Dollar General and put a motherfucking frame around your bullshit. I'm finna go get a $1 motherfucking frame and put it around this worthless ass fucking picture that you just tried to paint out here to these people. You want to ask what is intimidating and let me throw in this word, manipulating the mind, brainwashing. Boy, your ass is good at it, but not with old one papoose over here, nigga. So you gonna say that, why is it that you don't see Mr. Don Russell out here on social media anymore? Now, I may be wrong, but you know what it sounds like to me? That your ass trying to throw Don Russell old bait to get back out here on these streets so your ass could be snooping around him. Your motherfucking ass sitting over there scared to the motherfucker about what Don Russell at? What Don Russell doing? Cause you scared that motherfucker out there working. You got to be scared. You just said here that old Tammy Washington is allegedly Don Russell and the Cash Jones. You ain't even see that shit coming, did you? I don't think you got no good, smart motherfucking moderator or your dream team, your day ones. How them motherfuckers didn't catch that shit? Huh? They knowing everything I goddamn else to send to your ass. Huh? Hold on a minute, I'm gonna sip this tea. Ooh, that's some good tea, BOOKUM. Oh my Lord, Dunkin' Donuts got the best tea in the goddamn world. Best tea in the world. He rimming them pipes up on that bike. That's a pretty bike too. I like them pipes back there. But that's what you're saying. That's what you're implying to the people. That is because of Drunken Larry. Because Drunken Larry got some shit on Don Russell. That's why y'all don't see him back out here. Here's my thing with that too. Nigga, you the one with the motherfucker really problem with Don Russell. Why the fuck ain't you got no shit on him? Why Drunken Larry got to have the shit on him? Huh? Or is that your way to try to see if Drunken Larry gonna send you some shit so your ass can get on your stream and expose some shit that somebody got to send to you, cause your motherfucking ass ain't got time to research and dig up no shit or investigate what's going on, nigga. I'ma tell you this, cause this is some funny shit right here. Don Russell motherfucking ass is on skates, nigga, skating right around your ass and you don't even know it. You pinned your ass, he pinned your ass right in the middle, and then you got the nerves to sit here at the end of this video, nigga, and talk about some checkmate, nigga. Now that's a motherfucking checkmate, cause your ass is in suspense about what Don Russell is doing. Talking about don't tell the right hand what your left hand gonna do, nigga. That's exactly the move you getting. But let's go on and hear what else you got to say, cause your shit funny. Oh, he don't want the. Wait a minute, hold up, BOOKUM. Did you just say that he's not out here because he don't want the feds to know anything else of what he's doing? Let's sit there right there. I'm gonna bite my sandwich. Don Russell, according to you, don't want the feds to know anything else about what he's doing. We talking about the same feds, right? The federal, what is it? Federal, I don't even know what the fuck, the federal something distribution. What the fuck is the feds? I don't even know. FBI. Really? Federal Bureau of Investigators. Okay. Now these supposed to be some big top smart ass motherfuckers. You mean to tell me that Don Russell is capable of dodging them too? Boy, that Don Russell a bad motherfucker, boy. I swear to God. I'm going to have to take some lessons from him. Shit, god damn, Don. You a bad motherfucker. The feds don't even know what you're doing. That's some crazy shit, according to Mr. Booker. But let me put this little salt right out here on your book. See, because Don Russell has already got himself caught up with those people, right? On behalf of doing what he thought would probably help Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly as well. You do remember that, right? Where you read his indictment, and he has said it as well. You know, he made that phone call over there, to the Lifetime people to stop that motherfucking bullshit that they was about to put out here. But unfortunately, he took a hit on that. Now, mind you that now that he's got to be going in and out of court and possibly facing a trial on this situation, what in the fuck makes you think that they not watching every goddamn thing that man is doing from now on? Please, in the comments, BOOKUM, I'm going to allow you to put one motherfucking comment in there, and it better be nice, because I'll remove that shit in a minute. I'll remove it. But you're going to need to send me an answer to that. You need me to repeat it? I will. What the fuck makes you think that if you got in trouble with the feds, that they not going to continue to sit and watch every motherfucking thing that he does? They have all of his IP shit, all his cell phone shit, his address, every goddamn thing. You explain that, Lucy. Let's move on, boy, because money is time and time is money. I got to go. That's that part where you threw your hands up. Yikes! And you just made another irrelevant ass motherfucking point. Don Russell here, who is the people that sit on TV on this shit for 9-10 hours a goddamn day. And then you go yell back, well, Don Russell, you over there with the people that's on the thing for 9-10 hours a day. FYI, BOOKUM. That's exactly why your motherfucking job, if you have one, has been in jeopardy or you lost it. Nigga, you don't show up to work. You let the scanner motherfucking play 1025, 924. All that motherfucking codes mean some shit. It means get your motherfucking ass out here and see who the fuck breaking in the motherfucking car. Not sit your ass on no motherfucking tooby-wooby trying to spread the goddamn black tube gospel. Now you're mad at the scandal media gossip. You got to pick your motherfucking struggle. And then I had a comment ask me, well, you shouldn't be laughing now. Somebody losing their goddamn job. The shit is funny when you see a nigga that ain't out here being productive to keep their motherfucking bag coming in, like going to a job like they supposed to have, and you are neglecting that shit. We all know what's gonna happen behind that shit. A grown ass man, you got me fucked up. I'm gonna laugh till my motherfucking panties fall off my ass. I'm gonna laugh. He created his own motherfucking downfall. I bet you one thing, one pap ain't missing a motherfucking beat, because I know if I do so, I can fall. And I ain't gonna let that happen. Let's go. You want to attack Don for being on somebody else's platform, as you say, 9 to 10 motherfucking hours a day. But then you have to keep throwing in there, how you gonna rock with somebody that's sitting over there saying, hit my motherfucking cash app? How is that relevant? We're talking about why your muscle head ass, the 4 fucking amigos, is sitting in the fucking gossip, media, scandal, fucking news. I don't give a fuck who wrote the shit. They blast y'all ass. It don't even matter. And like I said, it's the beginning of a trigger point. You know how you gotta do with your weapon. You gotta pull the thing, cock it, and then blast that shit off. Everybody gonna smell the gunpowder afterwards, right? That's what they doing. Keep on going. Scan the media. Shout out to you. I couldn't help to notice that you use that word adversely. Adversely. That they are speaking adversely towards Mr. Robert Sylvester County. We're going to need you to explain that and give us an example on your live. I'm building a little commentary for you, though. Explain to us why you suppose that the team that is allegedly for Mr. Robert Sylvester County are using their words adversely against Mr. Robert Sylvester County. Let's go. Wow. Nigga, you like surprised. Wow. Wow. Oh, get excited, nigga. Now you're not a YouTube blogger. Let's get it right, Don Russell. I'm not a YouTube blogger. I'm the goddamn truth teller. I'm gonna sit there right there while I bite my sandwich, nigga, because I was just about to goddamn choke on this bitch. I'm a YouTube blogger. You sure is good for reforming a motherfucking word. Huh? What we gonna need you to do is give us the difference. Because I don't know the difference. I'm on the slow bus. Y'all on the slow bus yet? We wants to know the motherfucking difference between a blogger and a truth teller. I'm gonna wait on that. I wish you put that shit in a cartoon so I can understand it a little bit better. Because, nigga, you ain't making no motherfucking sense. Let's go. Dana is one of the more perplexed finger-pointing nigga in the bunch. That's what he said. That's what he said, y'all. I got my headphone. That's what he said. I could be wrong, but that's what the fuck he said. Okay, that's what I said. That's what I said. You laughed at that shit too, though, Book, because you know that shit's true, right? It's the body language. See, when you laugh at that shit, after you say that shit, you know that that's some true motherfucking shit. So come on with the truth. Yeah, go back to the video on your backup channel, and what we're gonna hear is what Don Russell rebuttaling the similar words, because that's what the fuck he meant. That's what the fuck he meant. He did. That's what the fuck he meant, boy. He said it. He meant that you are one of the most perplexed, brain damaged ass son of mama bitch out here on the fucking YouTube street. That's what he said. So that's fine that you trying to prove if that's Mr. Don Russell that is part of thereof of Tammy Washington of this motherfucking scandal media. And I'm gonna say this allegedly. If it is, shout out to that motherfucker for exposing your motherfucking ass. Come on, let's go. And the 3 other amigos. Let's go. That whole statement Don Russell said up on my back check channel. Ooh. When he got that man locked up over weed. Yeah, you are. Well, now you know what? There may be some truth to that bullshit, Bookum. There may be some truth. You know, you having your permit and being a convicted felon. I get that, but You know, somebody like you slicking motherfucking oil. Slick that motherfucking oil, nigga. You probably brought that shit all undercover and created yourself a fucking goddamn law enforcement character in there lying to them people, and they not even checking on you, on your background. Allegedly. We doggy, let's go. Yeah, you go along with that shit, motherfucker. You just a security at the Metro Petro. What's your question? Do us one better. Let us hear why. I do too, so hurry the fuck up, cause I gotta get on my business. Alright. Go ahead. You ain't gonna play your lies. You wanna play everybody else motherfucking lies. Now, you all know that he's at the point of playing Mr. Dubowski's video of the time that Don Russell spent with Mr. Dubowski, right? And Dubowski asks Don Russell a question pertaining Will Edie's business, whether if he was business inclined. Don Russell at that point refused to give any explanation or to whether anything going on with Will Edie's financial situation. Didn't have no interest of it at all. So Don Russell replied that Will is in banking, but he chooses not to go into further details. And here's why, Mr. Bookham. Because he knows it's niggas like you got their motherfucking ears glued to that motherfucking speaker. You wants to hear desperately what the fuck he got to say about everybody so that you can do what you're doing now. Come back and replay that shit so that you can turn that shit to fit your motherfucking narrative. Shout out to you, Don Russell. Time out, nigga. He called time out, y'all. Take us back. Once again, though, Bookham, before you go on, because you know you about to throw some more bullshit in a minute if I let this play. Once again, there you are, having Don Russell right out in the main fucking opening, telling you some things, and not one thing that he was saying portrayed to be anything that would hurt Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. If I'm not speaking to you guys where it don't make sense, go ahead, put it in the comments. Say, Pap, you're not making sense on that one. Or if you agree with it, then type agree in the comments, below. So he was asked by Mr. Dubowski, have you ever been involved in any defense fund thus far? Quote, unquote. And Mr. Don Russell replied back, book him. You heard him. He said, absolutely not. But you, on the other hand, you got another story to tell. Let's see. He said, Don Russell, with the interview that he had, Q&As with Mr. Dubowski, that he had urged people to not donate anything at this time. Hold on to your money. That's what he said now. But let's get into what BOOKUM is about to say. Yeah, take it back some more, BOOKUM. Sound like your job calling you, BOOKUM. I heard that motherfucker say 924, 924. That means get your ass out the door. I'm paying attention, BOOKUM. He said that he asked him, he made a statement that Robert Sylvester Kelly's name is the most Googled name out here. That's what he said. And Don Russell replied back, you know what? Actually, he is the most Googled name right now out here in this country. Or the YouTube streets, I guess. He wants to know that if he was behind releasing the music of Jeff Leak. Don Russell replied, no, that is a lie. So he said, Don Russell replied back that YouTube doesn't pay enough money to release that type of music on the stream. He explains to the people what he would rather do. And this is where you'll get where BOOKUM wants to come in and change the narrative up about Mr. Don Russell allegedly and possibly could be or have stolen some of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's entertainment, some of his music to put out there for Mr. Don Russell to profit on. But let me make sure I hear and quote BOOKUM correctly. Let's go here, BOOKUM, because you go to nigga, you ain't going to no bigger motherfucking platform because they don't want your ass over there. Ain't no Tasha K don't want your ass over there. What's the other one? Since Day One or whatever her name is, whatever. Oh, you know all them big ones up there. I don't even think you might get on Tommy Sotomayor page because he be doing some goofy ass shit. So, and if that shit gonna sell and get him money over there for him to talk and laugh about it, you just might pull him off. You ain't getting on the Gayle King. You ain't getting on the Oprah. You ain't getting on the CBS, NBC, WNBC, all them motherfuckers. Nigga, you can't even contact Trump about this bullshit that your ass about to say. But let's go. You thought he said what? That's what he said. He said he did not steal it, BOOKUM. That's what he said. Makes some sense. Because he released it. You said that he released it. I'm going to need you to go ahead on and show some actual facts of Don Russell releasing a song. Because as far as I know, all these motherfuckers out here be releasing his song on the fucking YouTube street. So why just point the finger at one nigga? Huh? Why? Because I remember way before when you came on, I remember your ass dropping some music. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about where you get the motherfucking music from that nobody had heard that you dropped. Let's talk about that shit. And if you guys can name one song that you remember and when Mr. Bookum dropped some shit, go ahead. Leave it in the chat. I'm sure he's going to read it. Go ahead. That's exactly what the fuck he said. Now, Bookum, because you're pissing me off. We getting to the end and you got 10 more minutes, nigga. Because he did say it, that he would be able to get overseas and put the music out where R. Kelly is humbly loved over there. You know he is. You know those people love him, right? But did you miss that one part up in that article where Don Russell specifically told the people that he had a private meeting with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly after he dropped that I Admit song, and he had got whiff of what was going on with his boy. He had brought his ass back from whatever he was doing. He dropped his shit. You're going to need to explain that to me. Why would a man drop his life from his son, from his mother, from whatever businesses that he was running to come back to see what was up with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? We gonna need you to dig into that and give me an answer to why would a man stop his life to come and see what's going on. In other words, he put Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly ahead of his fucking priorities and has now gotten himself in trouble for this man, on behalf of this man, on something that he thought would help him. Stop twisting this motherfucking narrative up, Mr. Bookum, because he told you he has businesses. You can't tell me that Don Russell has this business or whatever over there, and he is in the deficient part of his life. He's just negative all the way around. Dig that shit up and prove that shit to us. Prove to us where Don Russell has filed all, this or that, or his companies or whatever he has went under or whatever, because if they haven't, I'm going to have to say that somewhere along the way, this man had to be making some type of fucking money, or what good is it to be opening up and running a fucking business of whatever he does, because I don't know what he does. Oh well. But I'm just saying, you got to make this shit make sense, Bookum. Come on, let's go, boy, because I swear, you make me want to scratch my ass. Uh-huh. Who you think you fucking playing with? Let's continue. Uh-huh. He just asked you, Bookum, does it make sense? Why would it make sense for him to come out here on all of these YouTube platforms and to put all of this information out here to be on some bullshit about this man? His face is out here. Everything is out here. And keep in mind that the federal people, they did get him. They did track him down, not once, I think about twice now, 2 or 3 times. Went all through his shit before he even went over to Dubowski. He told you that part too. Where they rolled down on him. If you don't know, it's Roosevelt Road. I'm very well familiar of George's record store over there. All of it grew right up in that fucking neighborhood. Why would he drop that shit, Mr. Bookum? Huh? Why would he put himself out there? We gonna need you to say, because we know what you gonna say. He just doing that shit to deflect everybody from what he really doing. Nah, nigga, you doing this shit to deflect from what the fuck you are doing. Because as of today, 2020, today's my baby birthday, my middle daughter. Oh, shout out to my middle daughter. Today is her birthday, you guys. Today is the 18th, I believe. Yeah, that's my middle daughter's birthday. So I'm going to have to give her a call and let her know mom's got something for her. But let's go to get back on topic. Oh, nigga, I'm paying attention real good to what Don Russell is saying and what he's not saying. You don't want to hear it because you got a bad bone in your body about this man, because he came back and got connected with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly and your motherfucking ass didn't. Uh-huh. Make it make sense. Jeff leaked this, Jeff leaked that. What the fuck did your ass leak out? Let's talk about what you leaked out, honey. Let's finish. And he just told you. Why would Jeff Leak be on all of these pages, huh? And not his own page, huh? So he can get a check. Verify and comment on that shit, huh? Because last I known too, Mr. Book, old Jeff Leak was on your page too. And you going to sit up there and do your character act with that motherfucker. Oh, nigga, I pay you to stop playing all his motherfucking music. I need you to stop playing all his motherfucking music. Well, all along, nigga, he was giving you that shit as well to drop. So stop the motherfucking shenanigans, Mr. Booker. Yeah. He said that he never heard of Jeff Leak. Mr. Bookum, that is what the answer was to Mr. Dubowski's question. He never had heard of him. Yeah, we called it. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, let me explain that how Jeff Leak would probably know Mr. Don Russell, because his name had been out here, because he saw him on the TV with Mr. Robert Kelly. Maybe that's how he know. I'm just speculating on that shit though. Mm-hmm. Mickey makes sense. This why they hate me. Because this is why he's hot, and this is why you not. you ain't letting what go down? Fucking the bag. Oh, wait a minute, Booker. You ain't letting what shit go down and fucking up what bag? Who bag? Your bag, nigga? Your bag? Your bag, nigga? But we gonna keep that on the low, because I heard you say they ain't gonna be fucking up my bag. Ooh. Now, this is the part where Mr. Dubowski, Q&A, asks Mr. Don Russell, how did he feel about the defense fund, a.k.a., the dollar for the king. Let's hear what he's got to say. He said that if you had chose to donate to the defense fund, the AKA Dollar for the King, which is going to the Clowns Fund. That's what he said, the Clowns Fund. And he included two of the other amigos. I'm just saying, could be some more names, but I'm just saying. But y'all know that ain't how Mr. Bookum gonna tell that story. The knuckleheads set up that goddamn defense fund with an attorney. Uh-huh. So Don Russell says that any money and all money, that if there is money coming in, has not benefit Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly due to the fact that he has attorneys for what the money is supposed to be used for, has not yet won any motion on behalf of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. But this is where Bookum pauses it, because he's got some shit to say. The defense fund. Dana J don't have no hands in it. You know why? Because he always throw the motherfuckers up in the air. He said Dana J don't have no hands in it. That's what you said. I don't have any hands in it. That's what you said. But you finna talk about it. See, this is where you about to lie, right? They said. And then it was, what's going on with Fantasia? Now you want to stop that, because you got to think of what you want to say and focus on who the fuck is arguing in your chat. Come on, nigga, because this is how you deflect. Let's go. The defense fund. I hear you. Strictly Doug Anton. Strictly Doug Anton. He gave the account for what was used of the defense fund after the federal government had seen that it was only 10,000, but they only used it for emotion. You know all this shit. You know all this shit. And Doug Anton put that up there and go, and that's what called boy. But you know what it was used for. But you ain't got no hands in it. You ain't got no motherfucking hands in it, nigga. If you ain't got no hands in it, that ain't shit you should be knowing about it. Right. The $1 million initiative that Don Russell tried to start not once but twice. Okay. We just gotta think. Y'all just gotta think. I don't know why I don't see Angie walk in the chat, and in the chat. I don't like that. Angie, you gotta get in the chat. You gotta get in the chat, cause we need to know what the fuck you know. All right, come on. He said, Mr. Dubowski Q&A to Don Russell, do you have any type of defense fund set up on behalf of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? And Mr. Don Russell replied, we're working on that. Here you are again, Mr. BOOKUM, with a man coming out and telling you that he's about to do this. He didn't hide it. He's not hiding it. If he was going to set up something crooked or who would tell on themselves? I mean, I know somebody out there that told on themselves and you know, could possibly incriminate themselves, but that ain't the subject right now. Cause I really laughed at that motherfucker shit too. That was the most, when I say don't know a motherfucker street code, that motherfucker didn't know the fucking street code. You can't sit up there and tell on your motherfucker self. That's all I'm gonna say with that one. But Mr. BOOKUM, he tells you and the other people, yes, we are working on something. You know what's so crazy about that? If he's working on something and people knows who's putting it together and they start sending their money there too, they know who to go after immediately. If he's putting his stamp on something to work in a different way for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, everybody would know who to go after. People versus Don Russell. So I ask you again, why is it that you refuse to allow this man to come out and do what he wants to do, capable of doing, to help vindicate Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly without your jealous ass cock blocking bullshit? But let's go. He even gave the goddamn date. He even gave the date in your face, BOOKUM. He gave you the fucking date. He ain't even hiding behind shit of what he's gonna do. Yeah, they are. Yeah, July 4th. That's what he said. Go ahead. Oh, you want to speed some shit up, huh? Okay. Kelly for justice. What was wrong with that one? What was wrong with that one, BOOKUM? What was wrong with the jelly for the justice? Huh? Oh, it was trumping over your shit, your bag, allegedly. He asked Mr. Russell, Dubowski did, have you ever been involved of a defense fund thus far? And he said, absolutely not. Now, because Don Russell said that, because you people out there has not seen anything moving forward with the defense fund with Doug Anton and allegedly BOOKUM helped set up, gave the passwords, and then Doug Anton went back in and rechanged the passwords. Now, but BOOKUM told y'all he had nothing to do with it, but he helped set it up. That's what Doug Anton said, a little information about it. Then he went back in to change the passwords and things on it so that BOOKUM wouldn't have that access to it. But here you have Mr. Don Russell, where BOOKUM is going to change his narrative up about money, that he is not hiding from anybody. He tells you who is going to do it and the date that they hope to get it up and running to help Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. So his question to the people that Mr. Dubowski asked Don Russell was, if you had anything to do with it, he replied back, no. He also replied back that why would people be continuing to put money into the bozos, into the circus clown act over there when you have not yet seen anything benefit from the attorneys on receiving that money. But BOOKUM gonna twist it. Don Russell goes on to tell you guys, I'm going to pause your motherfucking ass too for a second, Book. He says that, have you guys seen a case manager? The spokesperson thing, like the Daryl guy? Have you guys seen any of private investigators? Have you guys seen any of that out here working or even heard about any of that? It's just something for you guys to think about. Well, let's see. I'm going to unpause your motherfucking ass now, Bookum. Let's go. This is why you love. This is why you hot, remember? This is why you love your friends. It takes your friends to get you some information, huh? Take your friends. You think they're your friends, and you say he just a friend, and you say he just a friend. Them motherfucking friends finna get them goddamn golden ass click clacks on your motherfucking wrist. Click click. Shout out to Scandal Media Gossip, y'all. Why you love your friends? You love some friends. You always got to be up around somebody, some friends. I need my friends. You need a motherfucking My Little Pony, nigga. You need your motherfucking ass a Cabbage Patch. You need your motherfucking ass a dog, nigga. There is no Tammy Washington that works for Scandal Media. Somebody has dug it up, y'all. These people out here be digging, y'all. He feel proud about putting that shit up on his screen. There is nobody in the Scandal Media by the name of Tammy Washington. And the people that I know for sure that is behind it is Cass Jones and the goddamn Don Russell. Look how he paints that picture. Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Book. I got a question for you. Since your private investigator over there that sent you that information had that type of information to tell you that there is no Tammy Washington that works for the gossip media scandal, right? How come your private investigator didn't go a step further? See, because if he was my private investigator, he would have had to bring me back along with that some information about, well, who the fuck is. Put that in black and white. Let's see if he can actually find that motherfucking information, nigga. Now, what I'm talking about, boy, they dancing the fuck around your ass. But we know who you gonna say it really is at the end of your story. I can't wait to get to the end of it. Don't book. Let me see we gonna tell the people who you say really did what. Don Russell says that he is not knowing anything about the $10,000 or a little bit less of the amount of money for the Kelly for Justice as well. He did state that. BOOKUM. He said also that there is none of the money that is being collected right now on behalf of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is doing him if any justice. He did say that. We know that you got something to say about the $10,000, but let me hear what you got to say again. He said, are you aware of Bozo on the YouTube making accusations that Mr. Don Russell is allegedly sending fake letters to Faith Rogers? Let's see what BOOKUM got to say. Listen to the lies, he says. Listen to the lies. There was your answer, BOOKUM. You said, listen to the lies. And Don Russell came back and said, sitting there on a Q&A with Mr. Dubowski, that, yes, there was a letter sent out to the attorney. You heard him, right, BOOKUM? Because I heard him. So what lies? Because there was one. And he did say it. He did say it. So what lies? I'm trying to get to the point of where you are really trying to nail Don Russell to benefit you on your behalf. I'm trying to get to that part. I cannot seem to get to it, though. I don't know. He said that there was a lawsuit or something out of New York, right? And that, yes, he did something with a subpoena on it or whatever. This man continues to sit here to tell you, Mr. BOOKUM, right bluntly in your motherfucking face, what he had done, did, is doing, and everything else on behalf of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Now, if you're going to sit there and keep claiming that Mr. Don Russell is the criminal or Mr. Don Russell is the one that wants to see Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly behind bars, I'm going to have to go tell your ass to go sniff you some goddamn can of paint, nigga, and send that goddamn, what is it, chlorine, phony motherfucking shit that's up in it to your motherfucking brain. Do something else that could affect your brain, because the stories that you listen to on here, they not affecting your brain. It's some more shit that your ass sniffing on. I don't know. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. The case was dismissed. Why was this case dismissed, BOOKUM? Please tell the people, in your words, why do you think that case with Faith Evans or the case up in New York or whatever with her attorney and all this, we want to know, why was that case dismissed, and on who behalf helped get that case dismissed off of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? We gonna need to know that one, goddammit. You thought Robert did what? You thought Robert Kelly did what? See, you ain't say his last name, but that's the only Robert we know out here in the street. You thought Robert did what? On behalf of what case? What are you trying to imply? What are you trying to plant on Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly of having some doing too? Huh? What is it? Spit it out, nigga. What is it? Because everything that you listen to, what the fuck you saying, you need to slow down. You say you his mentee and you want to help him, right? But you clearly sit your ass on this motherfucking thing and rebuttal back. Well, wait a minute. I thought Robert had something to do with that. Huh? Why would you plant his motherfucking name up in there of having any motherfucking thing to do with subpoenaing or having any involvement with any type of letters or anything going to that attorney about Miss Faith Rogers, huh? Explain that shit, nigga. Explain it. Boy, you the motherfucking nigga with the trigger. Let's go. Uh-huh. He did. He said that him and his attorneys, Mr. fucking Bookum, Don Russell said him and his attorneys, nigga, said that he did it. He went in with his fucking attorneys, legal defense attorneys, to make sure that he was doing what he thought was absolutely by the law. Can I do this? Can I submit this shit to them? We need this shit to stop immediately. This girl is lying out her motherfucking ass. You don't want to debunk that shit, but you turn the story and say, well, wait a minute. I thought Robert did that. Nigga, sit your ass down. Brian Nick, who also talks to Greaseface. Look how you threw another motherfucker in there. Brian Nix and Mrs. Greaseface. Nigga, you got the whole roll call attendants lined up to keep shit off of your ass. Checkmate. Checkmate your ass, nigga. You need to lay the board of chess out, nigga, and study what the fuck your pawns and your bishops motherfucking do, nigga. Cause your ass just really shot your own motherfucking self in the foot by playing motherfucking checkers. Nigga, you playing checkers. You know, the little lame ass game that's qualified for kids to play at the age of 3. Get your ass in the real league game of fucking chess. Lay it out. Learn your motherfucking pawns and shit before you start making unintelligent motherfucking moves. Because that's what the fuck you just did throughout this whole motherfucking shenanigan again about Mr. Don Russell. And I'm not out here saying that I protect and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, nigga. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to Mr. Don Russell, your ass just don't make sense. Yeah, that's good. And you said we were going to be done 15 motherfucking minutes ago, nigga. He has an attorney act on his behalf. Yeah. That ain't what he said, Booker. You know that motherfucker ain't said that. Now, since you can't debunk any more of Mr. Don Russell's narrative, you wants to jump now to June. What's her name? June Berry. June. I think I heard that, June Berry, right? Now you want to get into some shit about his mama. You want to play the mama game now, right? Let's go, nigga. Let's let you run it. Your mama is a notary, and Robert didn't send that. You just got to keep pointing that shit out, right? Who could have sent it if your mama wasn't legal to notarize? He playing all y'all for a fool. Listen to your... Now keep in mind, Mr. Booker, that Don Russell sat in that Q&A and told everything about what Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is facing. He clearly says that most of these women out here is not a threat, and that's because of the Lifetime documentary, right? That we all sat out here and we watched every last single one of them contradict on all of their freaking stories against Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. But let me hear how you gonna tell it. Sound to me like you're done talking for a minute, because you more interested in hearing what Don Russell got to say so you can continue up your character acting. What do you got to say about that, Booker? What do you got to say about Don Russell telling you and dropping all of the names about all of the people that actually got Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly in this situation? What are you going to say about that, huh? Aren't you going to talk about them people? Huh? Aren't you going to talk about them? Well, I expect, I wish and I hope that Scandal Media, shout out to you, gossiping motherfucking article, drop some more shit on all them other people that got Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly in this situation. Now, he asked Mr. Dubowski, Mr. Don Russell, that Bozo is still claiming that he knows Mr. Don Russell, that he had been in his presence more than a few times. Let's hear what BOOKUM got to say. He said that he only knew of you by coming to a game, meaning at the basketball courts or tournaments or all that shit. And with that being said, on that, because we're going to finish this shit, I'm going to need you to explain to these people, why do you suppose Mr. Don Russell came on audio to speak to the people, to tell these people exactly how it went down between him and Cash Jones and that Jasmine? Huh? Because according to Don Russell, he was doing everything in his power to get rid of Jasmine. You didn't like the way that sit. You were determining to have Jasmine meet Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's acquaintances. Don Russell clearly told you that he went inside to speak to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly about that girl, explaining to that girl that, wait a minute, man, she looks this age. He don't think that she should be here. Offering her money to get back home to where the fuck she came from, which was through you, Mr. BOOKUM. Explain why. I challenge you. Explain to these people, why do you think it is that Don Russell had any reason to try to derail, send Jasmine on her way? And then after she gets on her way, explain to the people, how is it, if it's some truth to it, but you said it yourself, that you ended up with her, not Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, at that particular time. We know that there was another time, as Jasmine stated, of being in Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's presence. I guess she came back for us, so I don't know. Whatever, you explain to these people, how is it that her interest of what you brought her down there for and groomed and got her ready and prepared to be in Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's presence, that you ended up with her, humping, raw dogging this girl 16 times, as you say, and was proudly to say that. You explained that. Well, at least we know that on record, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly didn't hump her 16 times. We know that you did. You remember, right after she got out the shower, came out soaking wet, dripping, had your mouth drooling all over her, that your manhood, you know, your little piglet wiggly, couldn't compose yourself, couldn't leave the motherfucking room so that you wouldn't find your ass up in an incident of a possibly allegations of a rape case. Explain that bullshit. Let's do that. Let's do that, BOOKUM. Let's go. Well, that's a good point, Mr. Don Russell, because he stated, you people, that if BOOKUM is up on YouTube 6-7 hours a motherfucking day, talking about and pointing the finger trigger to another nigga, what else is he fucking doing productively on behalf of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, besides spreading you guys this motherfucking gossip that he has based off of shit that other people, his private investigators, is sending him, while he lay back and figure out how the fuck he finna continue to keep putting on his shenanigans show to keep his motherfucking platform going. I'm just saying, I'm just one papoose. Quick to listen, slow to speak, with this third motherfucking ear. Let's go. You heard that shit, Mr. Booker. That Don Russell don't give a fuck about you sitting up on YouTube for 6-7 motherfucking hours, nigga, talking about him, nigga. He gives no fuck. You know why? You know how I be saying, you look behind me, you see them ghosts back there, and the motherfucker be like, what ghost? What ghost, Bap? I don't see no motherfucking body. You absolutely motherfucking right. But know this, there's always ghosts behind every motherfucking body. You just don't know who the fuck they are. You just can't see them. But I see them. I'm sure Mr. Don Russell see them. And I'm going to tell you right now, Mr. Booker, you better start seeing them motherfucking ghosts behind you, nigga, because they is around your motherfucking ass. And they is coming, nigga. Clink, clink. mm, mm. Well, Don Russell give you a shout out, Booker, for spending 6 or 7 motherfucking hours spurring his motherfucking name out here trying to make him look bad when all you did was got hundreds of motherfuckers over behind following him trying to find out this motherfucking truth, nigga. I'm just saying. I don't know how you go cock block on that shit, nigga, but keep on putting his name out there, nigga. You keep right on. Shout out to you, motherfucking Don Russell. That you got go on get that motherfucking shine and go on stay right on back there with them ghosts that you doing. Talking shit. He talks mad shit, dog. Yes, he do. Watch this. Hold up. Let me finish. Watch this. He definitely don't own shit, Mr. Dubowski. That motherfucker don't own a motherfucking thing. Oh, he called you a goofy cockeyed motherfucker. Oh, shit. Now, I ain't call you that, Booker. But that motherfuckers over there called you a goofy cockeyed motherfucker. Uh-oh. Now, the next question up on deck is from Mr. Dubowski asking him about his mother. Has your mother stole any money from from Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly? Don Russell indicated that they helped him with some of his financial situation. So, Mr. Booker, I don't know if you done went out there and verified actually where Mr. Robert Kelly's royalty checks are going. But they ain't going to you motherfuckers. Oh, no. See, Don Russell allegedly had some doing with that as well, to where now his royalty checks is being directed exactly where the fuck they supposed to be going to. Shout out to you, Don Russell. Let's go. Everybody else was getting Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Everybody else, he says, Mr. BOOKUM, was getting hold of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly royalty checks. There's some homework for you, nigga. Why don't you go find out who the fuck was getting all his royalty checks and post that shit up on your goddamn thing? How about that? Find that type of shit out. Who was getting his royalty checks, nigga? Do roll call on that shit. Go bring them niggas down. How about that? He don't give no fuck about the shit coming out your mouth. You just keep right on making him trend, Book. You glad he said that? Come on, Booker. What you got? Let's go here. Come on. He said that they cleared up most of his stuff. That's what he said, Booker. Let's see the motion. Let's what the motion say. Robert has a lien on him. For Don Russell, that is making so much money because your business is booming, why is it that he has a public defender? Hold on up, nigga. I'm going to have to rewind this back about 1 fucking second. Hold up. And I really did not want to rewind this shit back. I did not. Because it goes back too goddamn far. Robert has a lien on him. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. For Don. Uh-huh. Why does he have a public defender? Hold on. We got to go back a little bit more, nigga. Right? Let's try right there. Let me see, because I don't want to miss this. Didn't y'all hear the federal government say Robert has a lien? Mm-hmm. 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 Why does he have a public defender? Well, Bookum, I'm going to have to say, you deflect from the Q&A that Mr. Dubowski asked Don Russell. I'm going to get to that. Hold on. Let me take it back a little bit more. Right there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Don Russell says that, yes, his business is doing very well and all of that stuff. And keep in mind that, Mr. Bookum, you touched on the thing about the taxes, right? And his mother and stuff like that. So, but he says that as well, Mr. Don Russell himself stated that you can continue to say and do whatever you want to do, that you claiming that you are trying to do to this man. You ain't stopping him, and you don't mean shit to him. But you come back and say some other bullshit about what, Bookum? No, he did not say once, Bookum. He said he saw you maybe at the basketball courts or doing some tournaments or some shit. That's what the Q&A was about, Mr. Bookum. Was allegations of Don Russell messing up his taxes and things. We keep that in mind. Said Robert would never say that because it is not true. That's what he said. Mr. Robert Kelly would never say that about the allegations of what you're putting out, Mr. Bookum, about Don Russell's mother. He's getting his royalties to himself now. Go and imagine that. Go debunk that shit, Mr. Bookum. Go debunk and say Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is not getting his royalties, and then find out where they are and who they going to. There's a good job for you. He don't want to hear about your clown ass out here talking all this bullshit. He don't want to hear. Oh, I'm glad you said that. Okay, here you go. Let's go here, Nick. Come on. He said that they cleared up most of it. Yeah. What the motion say? Federal government said Robert has a lien on him. On what behalf though? On what? On him from who? Be specific with it, nigga. On lien from who? Is it the taxes from his business? Is it property taxes? What the fuck is it? Be a little bit more specific about what motherfucking lien it is. What is the lien for on Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, nigga? Get a little bit more specific so we can make it make sense, my nigga. Why do you have a public defender? In case you haven't noticed, people, that nigga did not even come back to tell you motherfuckers why the fuck does Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly has this lien, and who put this lien, and what is this lien for? He switches the fucking topic to why Mr. Don Russell has a public defender. Well, let me say this before I continue on with this video, because I'm getting frustrated, y'all. Pap getting frustrated with this nigga. Let me tell you this. If I had millions of motherfucking dollars and I knew that I had a fucking weak ass case, I guess I'll go with a motherfucking public defender as well than sitting up here paying some motherfucking high power ass fucking attorney to do the same fucking job that a low budget motherfucker can do. I'm gonna take the cheapest motherfucker way out and keep my motherfucking money in my motherfucking pocket. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I'm just allegedly and speculating, but I can give you just speaking on myself. If I know that I have a weak ass fucking case, you motherfucking right. This goddamn public defender, because he still works for you. He can't go in there and lie on some bullshit. And look at the bigger picture of this shit, though, Mr. Book. Don Russell, being the shit that we saw him wrote in that letter, is well capable of telling his public defender of the shit that I need you to go up in here and say, because this is what's going to help my fucking case. And that shit he wrote his own motherfucking shit and going to say this shit just like that. This is what I see. A motherfucker man in control of his fucking life. That's what the fuck I see. You going to do this my motherfucking way. That's what I see. But let me see how you see it, Book. Why? Because he has so much motherfucking money because his business is booming. Why does he need a public defender? Why? Why are you trying to buy back your fucking taxes? Why are you trying to buy back your bond? Nigga, you need to sit down and go do you some motherfucking homework. Nigga, what you should have been doing is make sure you got your motherfucking security deposit back before your ass got put out. But once you get put out, allegedly, according to you, that they got you put out, nigga, you lose your motherfucking security deposit, right? So just maybe you can get a little knowledge, some education on how the fuck did Don Russell do that? How the fuck is he planning on pulling this off? I don't know. None of us know whether if that shit is going to work. It's just the point that he put some effort into it to trying to see if this shit is going to work. I need to get my motherfucking money back. On the other hand, why in the fuck is your ass sitting over there digging up some information and trying to find a reason about why your motherfucking ass shouldn't get your motherfucking security deposit back, nigga? You better call Tyrone. Ask him how you go get that security deposit back. All right, go on and show us. Go on and show us, nigga. Taking it back again. Why? Because the first... You better take that shit back again. Why? Because the first shit that you done showed and told, it ain't make no motherfucking sense. And you really trying hard, nigga. You like that motherfucker out there with that goddamn peanut under the cup, under the bottle cap. Nigga, find a nut, nigga. Put your $2-3 down, nigga, find a nut. Which one is it? Is it to the right? Is it to the left, nigga? Find a look. $5, get you $20. $5, get you $20. Nigga, you really trying to sell that shit? Scandal Media. A trusted gospel site. Yeah, that's what it says. That's what it says. Images from Scandal Media. Yep. Oh, bingo. You want to expose her to her. Him. You just had to go down now because your shit with Don Russell and all that other bullshit that you planted up in there from the beginning of your story. You done got to the end of the story, nigga. You over there like, shit, this shit ain't even working. Let me go and scroll down and show these motherfuckers that now it could possibly be something of spill the tea. Now you gonna bring that motherfucking profile in your motherfucking shit. Come on, boy. Come on. And you done went... on her face, you done went all over there on Twitter and found spilled the tea motherfucking shit, right? You is a piece of work. But come on, because you even got Cash. Who else name you got on this shit? Let me see. You hurry up and close that shit out, didn't you? Receipts to support what you're saying. You didn't show shit, nigga. Yeah, you need to go film on that motherfucking season 2, nigga, because your ass need rent in approximately 2 motherfucking weeks. I ain't thinking about shit. Y'all think about that shit. That nigga done threw y'all all kind of fucking broken bones in this motherfucking story. Just to try to deflect and keep y'all from focusing on his ass. If you're gonna, can search. People go, search your name and attach your name to something else. You motherfucking right. That's exactly what they did, nigga. They went all on that search shit on that black tube and posted your motherfucking picture up there with the 4 motherfuckers, you 3 other motherfucking amigos. You damn right. Turn the spotlight up till they spark the motherfucking trigger. I don't give a fuck if it is fucking gossip, and we're gonna let that gossip, that shit trigger up to the next step of the ladder and to the next step of the ladder until it get to the right motherfuckers that say, woo, we better start watching this crooked ass goddamn feds out here, putting these niggas out here to continue to try to set up Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, because nigga, it sure woke my eyes up. I'm just saying, I'm just you know what, opinionated motherfucking girl out here, a one papoose. You goddamn right, got a motherfucking problem. But let's go, honey, because here you go with, this is why you hot. This why we want you off the internet. No, nigga, we want you to stay on this motherfucking internet. You stay right where you are and keep running your fucking mouth. The people that rocks with the so-called people who you call the ops, your day is coming. You are going to jail. When that happens, you want everybody to say that they shouldn't, because I ain't in this shit. They shouldn't have stabbed you in your motherfucking back. Okay. Your secrets were fine with you. You must be talking about that old Sylvia and Randa, huh? Now you want to bring them in the shit. Your secrets. What the fuck does they have to do with this goddamn Don Russell who you started out on? Huh? You done switched this motherfucking story to 5 goddamn narratives, book. Now you mad because you had to say all that because their secrets was good with you, and because they let some of your secrets out, and now you still want to be mad at them. Boy, you need Jesus. What you got to say on your way out? Oh, get it, Booker. Throw that shit on. Get it. Oh. Let's get ready to rumble. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Get it, Booker. You told that shit. That motherfucking fake shit. You told that shit. You rocking that motherfucking shit, Booker. Get it. You over there like you done did the damn thing, boy. And the Grammy Award goes to BOOKUM himself. What? See, that's where they want you, BOOKUM. Distracted. Distracted. BOOKUM. Distract them. BOOKUM. Distract them. You, the shit. You put the shit out. Who believed that shit? BOOKUM said, let's get ready to rumble. You ready to rumble, ain't you, BOOKUM? Oh, I'm going to jam it to your shit. Oh, no, BOOKUM, you cut the shit off. I was just about to turn up on the new Tupac. Oh, what's the lead-off song? Motherfucker? What's the lead-off song? All right. Oh, now you want to play some pop. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, get it, BOOKUM, get it, BOOKUM, get it, BOOKUM. You just dropping everybody motherfucking music, nigga. And you just dropping everybody motherfucking music. Talking about some hit by motherfucking Cash Out. Nigga, off of everybody fucking music. They thought they buried you, nigga. You is dead. Dead to the dead. You buried your motherfucking self on this shit. R.I.P. to the motherfucking BOOKUM. Oh, whoa. Oh my God, boy, you just made my goddamn day. Now, let me get my ass to make some work, nigga. Let me go get some work done. Oh. I'm jamming y'all to BOOKUM music. All day, every day. BOOKUM is around the way. Keep your nose open because he come out to play. Woo! This is the way that I move. This is the way that I dance. This is the way that we rock. Woo! Let it house for a nigga. Oh shit, BOOKUM, you is something else. Look at that. You just playing all the artist shit, nigga. All of them. I don't even know why they ain't all eyes on you. Ain't no, you damn right. They gotta keep their eyes on you, nigga, because your ass is always up to some shit. Always up to some shit, nigga. What you need to do right now, because rent is due in the next 2 motherfucking weeks. We gonna need your ass to go pull some overtime. So that way, you could depend on your job and not that motherfucking YouTube. Your ass goes over there. Now I need to do part 4 in the series of that goddamn movie over there. So you can get your motherfucking rent money. Woo! Oh! Woo! Whoa! 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 Let me see your music. I like your music. Oh! I bet you over there throwing them hands up, nigga, making that little ugly doo-doo face you making, like you gotta push one out. Oh, get it, BOOKUM, get it, BOOKUM, get it, BOOKUM, get them. And you that type of nigga think they doing the damn thing. All eyes on me. Y'all know what? I am up out of here. God damn, leave the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe button. You guys, go ahead, share this motherfucking video. I don't pull shit down because I gives no fuck when it comes to my goddamn, I got a problem. And my problem is just my opinions on my fucking channel. Now, instead of playing checkers, nigga, go and find out how to play the real game of chess. And just maybe you won't be out there checkmating on your motherfucking self. Bye.